Hey, this is once again our return to the bicycle quest in DayZ. As you can see, it's night, and I've got my visibility and brightness stuff, gamma, turned up so that you guys can see to some extent. Still searching for bicycles. Not so much at the moment because yeah, it's crazy dark. I mean, I was having a hard enough time not being able to being sure if I was actually not able to see the bicycles or if they just genuinely hadn't spawned. I'm still on the same server, but what I'm gonna do for now while it's dark is I'm gonna head to the east coast and check a spot that I know should have like lots of boats and stuff. And where I left off last time, previously, I was sort of talking about how I felt that maybe there was something wrong with how this server spawns vehicles. That may be, but I do remember playing on this server, and it was in the last video of the previous DayZ series kind of thing. I was going like Life 8 Part 3, I think is what it was. I saw someone sailing a ship or a boat on the coast. So I do know that vehicles do exist here. It just seems I'm having terrible luck finding any at all. That's kind of the way DayZ's always been. It's hard to find vehicles, even supposedly if you know where they are. Although personally, I think I've been misled by using the DayZ database map. I'm not sure how accurate it is at all. It's contradicted by the DayZ wiki. I don't know if it's because the DayZ database map is just based on old information and maybe spawn locations have changed a little bit, but I don't know. So far it doesn't seem accurate, just based on other things, such as loot locations not being where it says it is, and loot locations actually being in locations that the map says it isn't at. Anyways, that's enough about that. Like I said, I'm going to head east to the coast, up towards Berezino Way, and probably... Am I on the same server? I'm pretty sure I'm on the same server. I don't remember that message being there. Whatever. Yeah, I'm going to go to the coast. Head over to Berezino, sort of, north of it, and from Berezino on the coast, head north. And there's a good area where I should be able to find boats and stuff. Not that I particularly want a boat, but I should be able to find other stuff, like people's camps, possibly some other vehicles, maybe a bicycle, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so I've made it to Berezino. That's the hospital over there. I'm gonna stop over there just to get my bearings. I don't need anything from the hospital. I could pick up an additional bandage because I did I was bleeding a bit from a zombie, but it's not really a critical issue. Oh god. Okay. I need to switch weapons here. What? Are you freaking kidding me? Wow. Okay. Well, all I wanted to do was regroup. It doesn't look like zombies are chasing me. Okay, from here I go this way directly. I'll go to the beach. I want to check over here real quick. There's a potential, supposedly, 2 vehicles spawn here. Of course, I'll never get to check. You know what? Screw it. I don't care. I'm just running for the coast. Which is somewhere over here. I'm gonna try and keep the amount of footage of the night videos, or the night footage, to a minimum. This isn't really gonna take me to the coast, because I know that it's not really fun to watch. So ideally, I'll keep the amount of footage down to hopefully about 15 minutes. So I'm only going to be, you know, recording when something important happens, which is why I didn't record me going to a couple of small towns and going into a grocery and picking up some chem lights and fighting a few zombies, which is why I had to use some ammo, why I had to use some bandages. Just a few things in my inventory that's slightly different as a result. Anyways, when something interesting happens, you guys will see the next clip. Well, I'm leaving Berezino. I got into a precarious situation with zombies. It wasn't really worth showing though, because it's a lot of the same. It was just a little bit weird because I couldn't see where I was going. It was definitely not worth watching. But anyways, I'm going to go north along this coast for quite a ways. The idea is that I will probably come across some boats here. Not soon, but probably once I get towards past the border of the map. So that's going to take a while, and I'm not going to make you guys watch that. Alright, so here's what I'm talking about, a few boats. I don't know if this boat has any fuel. Yeah, this boat is fuelless. Let's try this boat over here. So it's got a little bit of fuel, so that's pretty cool. So let's take this boat for a ride. Does it have lights? Looks like it. That's nice. Actually, engine off. Let's get out. There could be some stuff inside this boat. This boat might have some storage. It does. It has a jerry can too. Let's open bag here and put that jerry can. Well, yeah, let's put that jerry can in our backpack. Although we'll be driving this boat, so I don't know what the point of that is. So actually, let's just rearrange my items so I can get that jerry. No. Rearrange my item so I can get the jerry can into my main inventory so I can fuel up that vehicle and this boat here. And let's see how I do that. Refuel small boat. Okay. And I should have an empty jerry can here. Let's just put this jerry can in there. No point in carrying it around. And let's drive this boat. These two boats are the same kind of boats too, so there's that. And having a little bit of issue taking off here. Okay. Oh, I think I know what's up. We're kind of stuck on the tide here or something. Hopefully we can break out here. Yep, looks like we did it. Oh, it even has a little bit of a compass. That's nice. Although not necessary. So we'll build up some speed here. And head north. I guess I'll film just a little bit of me driving this boat. Doesn't seem like it goes very fast though. In fact, it really isn't going very fast at all. Yeah, okay, I wonder what's up with that. Kind of weird. I would imagine it'd be faster than this. Well, I'm gonna stop and take a look at the boat controls real quick, or the vehicle controls. Okay, nope. This vehicle, this boat is just, in general, very slow. I can't... According to the DayZ wiki, the running speed of the character is 18 kilometers an hour, and right now I'm going 14. Kind of seems like I might be going faster than if I was sprinting though, so I don't know. Really hard to tell. I'm just going to use this boat, though. And see what that does for me. Okay, well, I have switched servers, and I've gone north along the coast. Well, you can see where I am right here. So I sailed that boat up here and through this sort of bay here, whatever you'd call this. I checked to see if I could find any ships. I didn't find any other boats in here. But up over in this area is where I came next. I actually had to get out of the boat over here and start a fire, because when you're in boats, it seems it's still the case where your temperature gets really low. So I warmed myself up here, ran the rest of the way up here because it's faster to run than on that small boat I was on anyways. And I went up here and around. Here's where I switched servers because I got tired of being on a night server, mostly for the reason that well, it's morning, so I want to eat some bacon for breakfast. Mostly for the reason that you can't see dick when you're on the border of the map trying to navigate through the forest. But the reason why I came over here, and I don't think I really clearly stated, was I'm looking for player camps, and it just so happens that right around the corner here are some tents that I found. There's quite a few of them actually. So I'm just gonna check through them, see what I find. Lee Enfields, that's not really great. Some painkillers. I had to use some painkillers. I encountered an old glitch for some reason when I logged onto this map. My thirst was completely like my thirst meter was completely drained, and that's even though I had definitely drank something beforehand. So far there's crap in these tents though. What? Okay, let's figure that out. Okay, I'm back, and on the same server, of course. Checking this tent. Wow, someone bothered to store some toilet paper. I guess they must be RPing or something, I don't know. And an arrow, that's kind of... yeah, all this stuff is really just crappy. It's a bunch of hunting knives. That's not useful or helpful at all. EpiPens, smoke. Yeah, well, I found a large camp, but there isn't really much of anything at all desirable in it. Someone else probably already came here and raided these tents and left the mostly crappy stuff. Yeah, this used to be, back in the day, a good spot to put your tents, but I don't think it is anymore. I mean, it's been 8 months since I last set up a base. In fact, yeah, this is in the general area where I previously set up a base, but it's clearly not a safe place to store your stuff anymore. And I'm just gonna... there's another tent down there. Let's go check it out. I kinda doubt there'll be anything good in it either, but why the hell not? Whoa, where'd it go? Yeah, these tents aren't particularly well hidden, even though they're camouflaged. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Yeah, I would not say, like, setting up camp along the borders of the map is a good place to set up your base with tents and stuff anymore. But anyways, I'm just gonna continue to poke around, see maybe I can find some more tents, hopefully with something useful in them. Also, what I really hope to find is maybe someone brought their bicycle up to their secret base, or some other vehicle that I can use to sort of travel around quickly. So I found another tent. This has definitely got to be the most ridiculous placement of a tent I've seen so far. However, it's got better stuff than the other tents. In fact, it's well stocked with stuff like food. None of it's cooked, but oh well. To be honest, when I saw this from a great distance away, I thought it was a boat. I was thinking of like using the boat to sort of cruise around along the coast and maybe find, you know, hit those old bicycle spawning points. Try and get that bicycle. This is the bicycle quest. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and follow this coast along. Anyways, I'm guaranteed to find a boat somewhere. And once I do, hopefully it'll be better than that small boat. Ideally, I'd want one of those fast rubber dinghies. Those things can get up to 70 kilometers an hour. That would be an excellent way to travel, but either way, like I said, I'm going to follow this coast. Okay, so I'm now on a different server because I kept getting disconnected from that other server. It was a Seattle server. It had something about free tacos in its name. It was kind of weird. There's some zombies swimming, and also, if you can see over there, there is a vehicle. It looks like an off-road Jeep that someone has attempted to hide in this area. They failed. I can see it fairly well. I mean, I guess it would be hidden from noobish, but whoa. There's a few vehicles over there. Yeah, I'm going over there. Yeah, that's interesting. There's probably tents over there too if there's vehicles. It's obviously someone's base camp. I'm on the other side. I could swim across, swimming slow, but it's probably faster than running around this whole bay here, but I'm still going to run around the whole bay. I will cut to when I get to those vehicles, or when I find something else interesting.